morning, mamas. It's me, Mama Plaza, and today we are going to talk about pregnancy. The good, the bad, all that good jazz. Because, I've had some questions, and honestly, I'm tired of just repeating the same story over and over and over and over again. And I'm wondering why I'm not wearing lipstick, because I'm going to be eating. But yeah, anyway. Before we get into all that, if you like me, hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you're notified whenever I post a video. Also, give this video a thumbs up and comment down below if you want to see anything else from me. Yeah, let's get started. So, the number one question that I get all the time is how did I not know for a while that I wasn't pregnant? The answer is very simple. Back in April, I got my tubes removed. I didn't think anything of it because, I thought standard procedure. They did a urine pregnancy test, which came out negative. Thought nothing of it, but went along with my day. The only thing I did notice was that I was not having my cycle. Well, they told me if I didn't get my cycle by June, call back. So I did. Didn't think anything of it. Time passed. Noticed that I still didn't get one by July. Called them again. And that was when I found out. To make a long story short. Basically, they were supposed to have done a blood test at the time of the surgery. Had they done that, they would have found out that I was actually very, very early on to this pregnancy. And they probably would have not done the procedure, obviously. But it is what it is at this point for me. I don't want to talk further about that because of, reasons. Like, I don't want to bash the doctor or anything like that. So I'm just going to get that part out of the way. Another common question I get asked is how does this pregnancy compare to Bailey and Avery? Well, to make a long story short, Bailey and Avery were two different pregnancies in themselves. With Bailey, I found out pretty much right away. I found out at like 3 to 4 weeks, and I had morning sickness, craving, the whole 9 yards, like, right away. I knew with her. With Avery, we knew because at the time, trigger warning for this, by the way, guys, big trigger warning. At the point of her conception, like 3 months prior, I had lost another child. I found out a few days, not even a day later, I should say, like a few hours later, I was actively losing the baby. So, yeah. So I was tracking my periods to essentially kind of prevent another pregnancy, but we had a little too much wine and things like that. But I knew because of tracking my period, I knew that we, conceived on my most fertile day. So I had no doubts that I was pregnant with Avery and knew my due date, like, down to the day because, again, it was tracking my period. Obviously, with this baby, I had just had Avery. I was in, I want to say, like 5 months postpartum, 5-6 months. So, and I only had one period, and that was because I decided to stop taking the mini pill and switch over to the NuvaRing. And, when you use the NuvaRing, take it out, get your period, and then you put a new one in. Well, I took it out, got my period, but I never put a new one in because I was having surgery. So I literally had the surgery like a few weeks later, so I didn't really think anything of it, and we apparently conceived around the time I took the ring out. Lovely, right? Not the point, though. I think I was also on another birth control option, though. Like, I think I was on the Serenium pill between them now. Because I remember taking birth control, but I'm having pregnancy brain, so, yeah. So there's that. Sorry, I didn't cut the video. Another big comparison that I've noticed with the girls, like with Avery and Bailey, I didn't have weird cravings with this one, though. This one, I crave a lot of maple syrup, like maple syrup and saltines. So, like, one of my favorites is hamburgers with maple syrup, just like you know, the bread, the bun, burger, and a crap ton of meat. So, another one though, again with maple syrup, is bagels, cream cheese, Genoa salami, and maple syrup. I don't know why, it just tastes so good to me. No one can tell me otherwise. I probably will still eat that after I have this baby. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's so good. But yeah, like sweet and salty stuff like that. Like I love that combination. I can't get enough of it. I've also noticed I eat a lot of meat and potatoes. I don't apparently, I shouldn't say this baby doesn't tolerate anything else other than salty sweet combos and meat and potatoes. Like I practically live off of the Dinty Moore beef foods because that is all this child wants me to eat right now at this point. And tacos and mashed potatoes. You know what I mean? Like I think you get the picture. Yeah. So another question I do get asked though, kind of going back to the surgery. I'm not going to talk about the surgery, how I feel about letting out pregnant post-surgery. That's not what we're here for. But one of the questions I get asked is why I got surgery, especially because, obviously I'm pregnant anyway and I'm having another baby and all that. Well, it's because of a condition that I have currently, which is called intraheptic cholestasis pregnancy. I also have this condition with Avery. And essentially what's going on right now in my body is that my liver is pumping bile into my bloodstream instead of pumping it into my stomach, which can cause issues not only for me, like it can cause like liver damage and stuff like that, but it can also cause issues with the baby. So it could cause meconium buildup in the lungs, which can cause breathing issues, it can cause premature labor, and unfortunately can also cause stillbirth. So I'm on constant monitoring. I'm also on a medication, which I have right here, and I already took my morning dose for. It's called Ursodiol, which is meant to keep my bile levels down. Yeah, it is not a fun routine. If I miss a dose, or if I don't eat enough food with it, I get very, violently ill. Some days I'm still violently ill anyway, but, I'm toughing through it. I'm toughing through it. So, especially now that I'm working, I'm a working mom, so it's keeping me busy, it's keeping me active, it's keeping me healthy, so, yeah. Also, people want to know about the baby, since, I have told people, that I have had the surgery, and, about that, and, people ask me before, given the circumstances, how's the baby doing? Well, I'm here to tell you guys, she's doing great. She's measuring on the smaller side. It's the only concern right now, that it seems, and she is breech, but I'm only 26 weeks. I'm going to be 27 on Tuesday, which, oh my god, crazy. We're 1 week away from the second trimester, or out of the second trimester, I mean. Oh, I can't talk this morning. I'm really excited. I'm finally settling into the thought of being pregnant. It did take me a little while because obviously, I feel like I was kind of robbed of a lot of the first, when you first find out, those first couple of weeks, morning sickness, and I didn't really get any of that, so I felt kind of robbed of this pregnancy, but I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade any of this for the world. I'm a firm believer in things happening for a reason, and this baby was meant to be, so, yeah. Alright, I think I got the gist of everything out of the way. If there are any other questions, I can always do a part 2. You can always comment down below. Yeah, and I think that's it for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye!